My name is Van, and I've actually been a part of network marketing for over 20 years. And 2 years ago, if you said I was going to come back, I probably would have laughed at you because I was so determined to be gone. The reason behind it was I just wasn't curious. I've been in this industry a long time, sat in every chair possible, brand new distributor, top distributor, master distributor, executive, CEO, and co-founder of our own company. And what ended up happening was when a merger happened between our company and due to the fact that just partnership wise, it just didn't make sense to continue the way we were going, I actually decided to walk away from the industry. And what was funny about this whole scenario of how OLYLIFE came about, it was actually 2 years in the making. My husband bought the product back in 2023 just to support a friend, but he had no idea what he was doing, brought the device home, and nearly burned my ankles off because he had no idea how to use it. And of course, being as small as I am, he puts me on the device and he blasts it to almost the highest level of frequency. And in less than 5 minutes, I literally felt like my ankles were going to explode. So I got off the device and I told my husband this was the dumbest thing he ever brought home to me. I don't ever want to use it again. He put it in his office and dust collected and nothing happened. Fast forward October of 2024, he was out in Dubai helping a client launch a project, and our friend Paul was also there to witness the launch. Long story short, Paul pulls out these goggles and he says, "Hey, I think I'm going to go back to selling product in network marketing." So Toan was like, okay, whatever. He's not interested. And he's like, definitely Van's not going to want to talk to you about this. So Paul told my husband, just get a spot, support me as a friend. And that's what Tuan did. He brings the device home. And what was funny was when I put on the goggles, again, I don't know the value, okay? I just know these are goggles that cost $500. And I'm like, what is this? So I stick it on my face. I don't know the benefit. It's smashing my eyes. And I think the worst. And I go, why do you keep bringing these dumb gadget home? I'm not going to use it. So I tossed it aside, left it on our nightstand. And what was crazy was for 6 months, Paul hounded and harassed Tuan every week to get on a call, get on a Zoom. You got to check this thing out. And I kept saying no. He kept saying no and ignoring Paul. And in March, he felt guilty. So we got on a Zoom call. And after that Zoom call, it was still a no. What ultimately led us to really take a deeper look into this company was in June, there was a couple referrals done that my husband did because Paul kept asking for referrals. Two of our friends, one of them, she actually went through a health crisis. Thank goodness she beat it. But there were some damages done to her body because of it. And she was familiar with this frequency, but she wasn't interested in the business. So she decided, you know what, let me go try out the device. So she lived in Maui and the device was in Oahu, flew over to try out the device. And I'm not stating that everybody gets a first time result, but it just so happened that Layla did. And then what ended up happening was more people were curious about trying out the device, and we started getting messages. People telling us about the miracles they were witnessing and experiencing. And it really blew our mind. And so what ended up happening was we had another discussion with Paul in June of 2025. And I told Paul, I said, I don't get it. I never had a great experience with the product. He was telling us, Van, you didn't use it right. So he was like, I'm telling you, just get people's feet on the device. And that's what we did. We actually called two really good friends of ours that we'd known for 15 years, asked them to come over our home. Stephanie, his wife, actually was in a massive car accident over 10 years ago. And she struggles to walk. It's kind of painful for her. So, anyways, we asked her to come over, had no idea what we were doing. We just said, put your feet on the device. And what was insane about it was after the first session, again, not everybody gets this, but Stephanie did. She walked a little bit better after using the device. And that's when it slowly started catching Tuan and I's attention about, wow, we should probably pay attention to this company more because that's insane that we were able to personally see right in front of our eyes a miracle story. Because we heard about it, but truth be told, guys, we hear stories all the time. And, part of me is very skeptical, but to actually witness a friend of ours have a miracle on their first use is where we really got excited enough to actually want to pay attention. So what I'm going to do on my part is actually talk a little bit more on the product side and the company. So, OLYLIFE is actually going to be celebrating its 4-year anniversary in December of this year. And it's been record breaking what this company's been able to do. So OLYLIFE actually started out of Singapore. And in their second year in business, they were able to break $1 billion in annual revenue sales, but only out of 7 countries out of Asia. And what is incredible about this is that the timing and the opportunity that you're looking at, like Aaron mentioned when he first got on the call, was it's still a brand new company, even though it was able to hit the $1 billion mark, which is nearly impossible for most companies, right? Especially a brand new company. And because of that type of success, the company's been able to expand and ship into over 160 plus countries. And what I enjoy about these devices is that we are falling into a category that market analysis state as the sleeping giant in holistic healing. But more importantly, it's not a new technology that we're bringing to market that we have to educate people on, that they have to learn about. It's actually a technology that has been in the market since the beginning of time. However, NASA discovered it back in the 60s. And then back in the 70s, the FDA in the United States actually approved PEMF frequency as a form of pain management. And so this frequency has been around since the beginning of time, but really been studied for the last 30 plus years. And there's been thousands of clinical studies proving how positive these frequencies are to the human body. And what I love about this concept is that it is in a market that is trending to grow. And they said that specifically by 2029, health and wellness as an industry is going to hit $11 trillion. It's growing 4 times faster than pharmaceutical drugs, but within that $11 trillion, they are projecting that $147 billion alone will be spent on personalized health and wellness devices. And that's exactly what OLYLIFE's products are. Focus on 2 frequencies, PEMF and terahertz, when you combine the two. But what is so amazing about this is that because of the research that already exists about PEMF, the company confidently went out and created these products that they own over 1,000 patents in the company for current and future created products. But they also went out and actually third-party tested every single device and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they tested it with a company called Intertech, one of the top 3 testing worldwide recognized companies, to prove that when you use our devices, or when you simply share the devices with your friends, family, neighbor, coworker, strangers, you will feel confident that as they're using these devices, there are no negative, harmful effects to their body because they went out and tested it and proved it. The documents are posted to our team site if you want to get your hands on it. But we're able to show all that. And this is why Toan and I are so excited about this company, because we know for a fact that when you are experiencing our devices at some level, there's going to be some sort of positive effect to your body. And so I'm going to go through the different products that we have available. And so the main seller, I'm just going to talk about the Terra P90 Plus, but I do have to share, we do have 2 different versions of the feet device. There's the Terra P90. That one is just a basic foot device. It goes up to level 10. It has the PEMF and terahertz frequency. But the second device is the Terra P90 Plus, which is the #1 seller in our organization. And the reason behind it is because not only do you get a bigger plate for your feet, especially if you have bigger feet, you're going to be more comfortable on that. But the frequency level goes up to 20, but it also has more benefits to it with these 2 attachments. This attachment is the anti-aging beauty wand, men and women. If you're inside of the Telegram channel or even the Facebook group that they have available, you'll see before and after pictures, sometimes at first use, people noticing a difference with the puffiness in their face, the fine lines, the wrinkles, even the texture of their skin is improving utilizing this beauty attachment that has radio frequency, EMS, and by default, because it is attached to the Terra P90, you are experiencing terahertz and PEMF. The second attachment, which is, I think, everyone's favorite because it deals with spot treatments. If you have muscle tension, if you have aches around your body, this attachment actually has TENS, PEMF, terahertz, red light therapy, heat massage, and EMS. And if you have muscle ache, neck ache, for me, sometimes, I think that it's funny because there's a joke that as you get older, plugging in an adapter can cause you to pull a muscle, right? Every little movement causes a kink. So if you ever get that situation, I'm telling you, sometimes I wake up and my shoulders messed up with my neck because maybe my pillow was too high or I just slept wrong. One session, you'll notice a difference that it will loosen up the muscle tension that gets created. And so, if you do decide to utilize the device, we always recommend the Therapy 90 Plus because of all of the extra added benefits that come with this specific device. Our second most popular sold product is called the Shaken Massager. This one, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was so gimmicky. I truly told our sponsor I wasn't going to promote this product when it came out. And what's crazy is that it delivered beyond my expectation because we all hear about this stuff. And we all hear about it for decades that you stick stuff and you shake it and you're supposed to get abs and all this. That's pretty much what was being told to us. It's a belt you strap around your waist and it's supposed to go after belly fat. And so when it got announced, I pretty much said, sorry, I'm not promoting this. I'm just going to promote the feet device. I'll buy one to use it because I obviously want to have a real life experience. So when I purchased the product, I did it. I took a photo, I measured my waist. And what's crazy is, I'm not even joking, 2.5 weeks into it, I was down 2.5 inches off my waist. I was so shocked by it that I didn't believe it. I took my photos, I ran it through AI, and I said, which waist looks smaller? And I did not book before and after. I switched up the photos and I asked, and it always identified the photo that had shaken. But what is even more wild, which I haven't even posted it yet, is recently I actually upped the usage of Shaken Massager because our sponsor, he came to Anaheim a couple weeks back, and from January till now, he's down 39 pounds because he started using Shaken 3 times a day, right? Rule follower, corporate said only do it once a day, but then Francis is here using it 3 times a day. So I said, no way. He had some sort of special gimmicky shaken massager that we all don't have access to. So I decided to up it to twice a day. And I actually did an after photo a couple days ago. And wow, the difference, incredible, right? So I am a firm believer because shaken massager is absolutely doing what it says it does. However, there are some extra things that people are noticing with shaken that we didn't realize. We have people reporting that their gut health has improved. People that are not regular using the restroom are now more regular using this device. When I'm on my period, for all the women that still have their period, or to their daughters, or anyone, I'm telling you, the heat and massage feature on this thing, whenever I start my period, I'm usually sprawled out on the sofa, can't move, don't have any energy. Now, ever since I've gotten the shaken massager, I am full function and I am operating normal. And that is incredible to me because sometimes it's super painful. So the shaken massager truly is impacting. We have before and after pictures of the gut, also the lower back. A lot of people are loving it because of that. And what's wild is that people are getting creative. They're putting shaken massager on their pets. People are noticing a difference. They're putting it in different areas of their body, but it is absolutely delivering on what is promised, that it does address the belly and it addresses the lower back and much more. The third most popular sold product that our team offers is the Galaxy G1. This is for eye health. And here's what I will tell you guys. If you deal with issues surrounding your eyes, I'm telling you, this thing, incredible. Because so many testimonials are coming forward. Not only are they noticing that their vision is improving, not 20/20 vision, but they just notice that their vision is improving. The thing that I love about this product is anytime my head starts to pound, because when I stress out, my head pounds and it goes kind of crazy, right? Sometimes I have to lay down from it because it's so exhausting. Every single time this happens, I put the goggles on and in less than 10 minutes, it goes away. I actually was getting some symptoms the other night and I laid on my bed, stuck the goggles on, and in less than 10 minutes, it went away, right? And it's been amazing to see the different testimonials that are experiencing overall eye health for people because that's one of the first things that go bad. And the fact that you're putting PEMF there and increasing the micro blood circulations to your eyes is incredible. But those are the top 3 sellers. We do offer more products, but I'm not going to go through all of it because truly, I just want you guys to understand that because the baseline of all of our products, minus the A9 Air Bomba, which we'll talk about that in a second, it has PEMF terahertz frequency. We know and we are positive that you're going to notice a great result as you're consistently using it because there's just too many testimonials to deny what is happening. If you are on this call and you're not in the Telegram channel or even the Facebook group, make sure you get with the person that invited you to invite you into those channels so that you can read the testimonials because you will be shocked and surprised by some of the stories and even the videos of documentation of people going from before and after using our devices. That's the thing that I'm most proud of. I think more than anything, aside from the success of the organization, our group are truly transforming and impacting people's overall well-being. And I think that's the most important thing because I think we all realize that as we get older, we can have all the money in the world, we can all have all the materialistic things in the world, but if we don't have our health, none of it is worth it. And so we love watching and seeing what is it doing for people every single day. And because of the product and the power of it, I want to share with you guys kind of the success that we've seen in the last 13 months representing OLYLIFE as a company. We are officially at over $42 million in total sales in 13 months. And it has been incredible to witness how far this has expanded, not just in the United States, but all around the world. We are in markets like Russia, Kazakhstan, Europe, all parts of Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Canada, everywhere. People are starting to hear about OLYLIFE. But what is powerful about what is happening is that we are hardly touched the market from an opportunity standpoint. So I'm going to go ahead and hand the call over to my husband to talk about the opportunity side because if you dialed in to learn about the products, but you're also wanting to learn about the income opportunity, I can tell you guys with very, very absolute confidence that this opportunity and how they've set it up is probably the best thing I've seen. And I know people say that, but I will put my money on it. I'll put my check on it that this compensation plan and how they set up this business opportunity is the best that we've seen in over 20 years. And it's probably been one of the most powerful, peaceful builds that my husband and I have experienced in our career.
Awesome. And Van also didn't mention that it is the most funnest business, if that's even a word. Funnest. Is that a right? Is that funnest?
Most fun.
Most fun. Sorry, English is my first language. I'm still practicing. So, um,
I don't know if anybody caught that one.
yeah, I know. I gotta work on my jokes. So, guys, Van did an amazing job breaking down the three flagship products. Of course, as you can see, there's many other devices that the company has, but because this is we want to keep this nice and tight. You can always get more information from the person who invited you on to learn all of the rest of the products. By the way, there is a promotion that's going on right now. It's the OLYLIFE A9. They call it the Bomba Air. So this product, it actually produces high concentration. Uh, how do you say that way?
Ions?
Ions. See, guys, listen. Anybody can do this business. All I know is this, okay? In our family, I, for some reason, attract mosquitoes. I don't know why I have like sweet blood or something. I can't figure out. I can't enjoy our backyard. I want to, I do want to grill stuff, but every time I step out there, I get like bites on my leg all the time. But ever since we bought the A9 Smart Ion Bomba Air, it has the ability to be able to produce mosquito repellent. And what's amazing is that we've been able to see mosquitoes that are like they're just dead, like in the corners, and we're like, what the heck? And it's because of this filtration system. And it's incredible. It's actually a $500 value. There's so many different benefits behind it in terms of like getting that purification for the air, all these different benefits from it. But for the sake of time, we're just gonna go and just keep that for a later time. But you actually get this device for free, a $500 value when you purchase a product of $1,000 or more. So this actually ends in the next, I think, 24 hours.
Yeah.
So this is an incredible promotion that we're really excited about. And even Van and I were both taking advantage of it as well. So what I want to do is the next 10 minutes, I just want to go over the business. And the business is actually, it's actually the most simple, it's a really, really simple business. And there's six different ways that you get compensated. And I'll spend probably a majority time on two of them. But let me just talk about how unique this business model is first. So to actually start the business, to actually have access to the business, all you need to do is purchase a device of a minimum of $1,000. So for simply just buying one product that is at least $1,000, you have access to the business. What I like to say is that we all get started as a customer and the business is optional. So if you decide that you want to build a business, you have the ability to earn affiliate commissions at any time that you want to. And what's great about it is that there's no maintenance fee, there's no website fee you have to pay for, there's no subscription that you have to subscribe to. And if you've been involved in direct sales or the network marketing industry, this industry, though we love the industry and it's been around for over 100 years, there's a couple of nuances that just drives people kind of bananas, right? Because you're a 1099 independent contractor, basically known for in the United States, but in a way, you kind of feel like a salesperson. Why? Because they have in a traditional network marketing business model, there's sales quotas, there's monthly quotas, or there's monthly closes. There's these like rank requirements that you have to maintain. So there's all these different management things that is tied to a network marketing model, which is why some people love the industry and some people kind of stay away from the industry. Unlike a traditional model, OLYLIFE business is very, very simple. You simply buy a device and you have no need to manage your business. So all those things I mentioned earlier, no subscription, no website fee, but there's no rank requirements, there is no structure requirements, there's no monthly closes. It's truly an online business like a traditional business, you just have to go out there and share the device with people, let them experience the product for themselves. When they buy, you're going to earn your commission. And that is as simple as that, how this business works. So there is six ways they get that you do get compensated. I'll go through it very lightly with you. So number one is the team bonus. So the team bonus, simply how it works is um, basically, as you actually go out there and, okay, first of all, let me make this even more simple. You don't have to go out there and build a business by simply being underneath the person that's right above you. You're going to be able to earn 5% from the person that's right above you on their total commission, up to three times. So the way how that works is that if you purchase $1,000 of worth of product, you can earn up to $3,000 maximum. If you actually purchase $2,000, you get to earn up to $6,000 maximum. $6,000 worth of product that you purchase, you get to earn up to $18,000. Now, there's two things that you have to know though. Number one, this is based on your first time purchase. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that this is 100% decided based on the person right above you if they're working or not. So what's great is that if they're doing a little bit, you actually make a little bit. If they do a lot, you'll make the maximum probably. But if they don't do anything, you don't really get anything at all. So to us, this is kind of like an extra benefit because even if you don't do anything, potentially, if the person above you is working, you get to earn an extra caveat on within your business. So we always say this is extra, all right? Now, where basically it's very straightforward is the performance bonus. So let's talk about the performance bonus and then the second bonus right after this one. So when you go out there and you share this product with people and they buy the device, let's say they bought a device for $1,000. The system is going to generate something called PV. This is short for volume. So 75% of that $1,000 is PV, which is 750. Your performance bonus or direct sell bonus is 10% of that. So 10% of 750 is $75. So I know what some of you guys are thinking is, wait a minute, if I generate $1,000 to the company and I only earn $75, that's not a whole lot of money, Tuan. And you're right, I do agree with you. It isn't really a whole lot of money, in the traditional like scope of things. However, the company is really smart and they really want to incentivize the right behavior, they want to multiply the sales, okay? So what they say is if you can go out there and pair this first sale with another one. So you pair the sale with another one. So let's say you sold one to Sally and you earned $75. Then maybe a week, a month later, you sold one to Kim and she bought $1,000 worth of product. You made another 75. So already you made $150. But because you paired that one sale with another one, you unlocked the third bonus, which is tier bonus. So for $1,000 purchase that you did, that you enrolled on one and 1,000 on the other one, you're going to earn an additional $375 tier bonus. Adding that to the $150 direct sale bonus, you made $525. Guys, that is awesome. Now, here's what's really crazy. At this moment, because you unlocked a tier bonus, you can now earn tier bonus unlimited as long as you meet two requirements. So requirement number one is every single time that there is a pair that's happening in your business, one on your left team and one on your right team. It doesn't have to come from you. It can come from anywhere. As long as there's a pair that's happening, one on your left and one on your right. And then the second requirement, as long as it opens up a new level. What I mean by that is like your business is going deeper. So if you introduce Sally, that's level one. Sally introduced Kim, that's level two. That's what I mean. So when your pair goes deeper by one level, you trigger another tier bonus. And so if you have 1,000 left, 1,000 right, you're going to earn another $375. How many times can you earn this? If it goes 100 levels deep and you have 100 pairs, you made $37,500. If it's 10 levels deep, you made $3,750. And the company ships to 160 countries around the world. So there's no territorial restrictions at all. And what's also crazy on top of that is that's just based on the $1,000 example. If someone actually bought $2,000 worth of devices on the left and a $2,000 devices on your right business, that would earn you $750 in tier bonuses. If they upgrade later on, 6,000 on your left, 6,000 on your right, that would earn you $2,250. So this bonus can be extremely very lucrative. For Van and I, we've been so impressed by this because we haven't found a business out there that whether you want to go out there and be an affiliate and sell a product and earn, but you can help other affiliates sell and you can earn anywhere between $375, $2,250 unlimited by just helping your team earn a pair. So it's actually really, really, really exciting, very, very lucrative. So we honestly spend most of the time focusing on the performance bonus and the tier bonus. Everything else, I'm just gonna slightly touch on it. There's another bonus called group sales bonus. Without making this too complicating, as you build your business and your team continues to mature, you can earn what they call binary commission, which is the total volume in your team. You can earn 11% up to 13% of the total volume. And it depends on what package you own. So if you own $1,000 worth of product, then you start at 11%. But as you upgrade over time, you can own $6,000 worth of product and you can max out at earning 13% on the total volume of your binary commissions. So that can earn you up to $7,000 a day. And then the second to the last is something called coaching bonus. So the way how this works, we like to call it check matching. The reason why we call it check matching is because whenever you actually bring someone into the business and they earn an income from their binary or they earn an income from the group sales bonus, same thing, you get to match their check. When they earn money, you get to earn a small percentage of it. So the way how this works is this. Let's say you brought Danny in the business. Danny's in your level one. You're going to be able to earn 10% coaching bonus off of Danny's group sales bonus. So let's say Danny earns $3,000 from his group sales bonus. You pick up 10% of that, so you earn $300. Now, let's say Danny introduced Jessica. Jessica is in your level two. Within your level two, you get to earn 5% coaching bonus. So if Jessica earns $3,000, you earn 5% of that. So you make 150. So this goes all the way down to 6 levels. Again, there's a video that explains this more in comprehension, but I would say this, you don't have to worry about all this stuff. Just as you go out there and you expand your team, you're going to be able to earn all these different percentages from all these 6 different ways. The last way that they compensate you, which I think is very clever, is the global pool bonus. So the company knows that a lot of us, we want to be able to build something and be able to earn something long term, like a piece of the business with the company. Because we know we don't own the company, but what if you can actually feel like you actually are able to share with the what the company is being able to earn? So that's what the global pool is. 5% of the company's annual revenue is shared amongst all the qualified members. So as your business, between you and your entire team, you generate the required PV on each side. In this example, you have 10,000 PV on your left, 10,000 PV on the right. This can be cumulative, by the way, okay? This is cumulative and this can take 6 months, a year, your choice. There's no rush. They never will flush your volume. There's no monthly qualification. This is cumulative. So as long as you reach this requirement, you reach what's called M1, which means you now have one share in this global pool and you can earn a piece of this 5%. If you want more shares, you just have to meet the requirements. Just keep adding more volume, right? So when you do another 90,000 on the left, 90,000 on the right, which is 100,000, 100,000, you now reach a rank called M2, and now you get to pick up 2 shares instead of one. And just to give you an idea how simple it is to maintain this one share, all you have to do is directly introduce a new member or enroll a new customer once a year to maintain this one share. So it's very, very doable. So the business, guys, is I would say it's really simple. It's very fun. You don't have to um, learn all these crazy things. All you have to know is this. Um, do we have a friend or family member that could benefit from this device? We all do, right? If you just have them put their feet on the device, use the product and experience for themselves, and you just share it with them and they buy it, you earn a direct sale commission. And as long as you pair that sale with another one, you earn a tier bonus. Helping other people do the exact same thing, you can earn unlimited tier bonuses, unlimited depth, and that can be extremely very lucrative. By just doing that, you unlock all the 6 ways you get compensated. And all we do is just let people put their feet on the device, experience it for themselves, and then just share them the experience of what people are experiencing with these products. So that's the business model. It's extremely very simple. And Van and I, we're very thankful to be here to be able to share with you guys our personal experience. We've been with the company for 13 months, and Van shared with you guys our experience. We're really enjoying our own personal journey. We're no different than you guys. We're not like professional presenters. We are absolutely people that just bought the product. We were skeptical. It took us 2.5 years to actually really say, okay, I think we got something here. Truly, this is a true story. But after we truly experienced the device for ourselves and we used it, and it helped with my shoulder, it helped Van with her, and I don't want to say any medical things, but she had aches that she had to go through, and she was able to actually handle that with the device itself. Um,
Stress can cause a lot of problems.
Not from me, from the kids. Okay. So anyways, let me move forward on this one. So, so the product has really helped both of us. And from being able to share with other people, the stories that come in, it's just amazing that we get a chance to be able to share this with other people, have great results for them. And as a byproduct, we get to earn a living and our friends are able to earn a living with it as well. So we're enjoying our journey and we hope that you see something here for yourself as well. So with that, I don't think we have anything else to share. There's a promotion like we mentioned. Hopefully you see an opportunity and you say, hey, you know what? I just want to buy the product for myself. I don't know if the business is for me. I'll just buy the product for myself and I'll take advantage of the promotion and get myself a free Bomba Air. That's great. If you're someone that says, hey, you know what? I like the business too. What do I got to do? Same thing. Just become a customer and you have the business. Or if you're someone that says, hey, you know what? I just need more information. That's fine. Get back with the person who invited you on. We're very nonchalant. Get some more information and then let them know whatever your decision is because at the end of the day, you're the one that makes the decision. So with that, hun, is there anything else that we're missing?
No.
Guys, thank you so much. It was a pleasure allowing us to be able to share our experience with you. And we look forward to seeing you at a virtual event or a public event. And we look forward to really seeing your journey. Thanks, guys. Bye bye, everybody.